Hello, and thanks for tuning in to Songwriters from Here and Away, the show that features songwriters from Atlantic Canada, across Canada, and around the world. This week we have Hearts of Kin, and they are kin sisters from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Here they are. We'll let them introduce themselves.
My name is Shelley Tobin. This is my baby sister, Danielle McDonald. We are Hearts of Kin, and we are so excited to be here tonight. My gosh, this is a very, very special show for us. Thank you guys so much, everyone. You know, as Leona mentioned, I feel like we have been on the music scene for about a hot minute, and I feel like I'm very grateful for the opportunities that we have had and the new stages and the new audiences that we've been able to reach. But it seems like about 8 minutes ago that we were playing bars and restaurants, and I'm going to tell you something. A venue like this for us it's very special. Let me tell you that.
We are smitten with this beautiful venue. It's gorgeous.
So you're going to hear a lot. You're going to hear a combination of some things tonight. You're going to hear every single song from that album, and I'm going to tell you, we don't often. I don't know if we've ever played a show where we played every single song from that album.
No, I don't think.
Because every single song on that album is not right for every audience. But you know what? I think it's right for this audience. So you're going to get to hear the whole album. Yes. As well as we've got a few of our favorite covers that we'll sprinkle in there as well. We want to show you some of our influences, as Leona said. And I think we're going to kick things off with actually it's going to be the first single from that album that was released last January. Most people, it took us, we recorded this album ourselves, and it took us a really long time because we're very new at it. So
we're rookies. We're
rookies. We're rookies. But why don't you tell them a little bit about, Danielle wrote this tune. Danielle, why don't you tell them a little bit about what this tune is about?
This first tune we're going to do for you guys is all about jumping in the driver's seat of your own life and taking control. Maybe not necessarily waiting for the right time, just diving right in, throwing caution to the wind. This one's called Hijack.
Moving down the track.
We are this ran and this run away. Now it's time we take it back. I can feel a hijack. Now it's time for moving on.
Thank you guys. A song that's pretty special to us. You're going to hear us make the joke throughout the night. Every song is special to us, and we'll tell you. We're very happy to tell you why.
We have a lot of special songs.
Yes. The reason that this one is special is because this tune is the very first song that we ever wrote together in the same room. Now, that might not sound like that much of a big deal, but when we started our band, Sissy lived in PEI, I was still back in Cape Breton, and if you think that that sounds like a really difficult way to be in a band together, you are correct. It was very hard. But we did what we could. You know, when she came back to Cape Breton on weekends or holidays, you know, Christmas, we'd line up a show. We would rehearse on the internet, right? And get together, have a quick rehearsal, and we would go do our thing. It was so much fun. But that was difficult. And we thought that it was really hard. But then the pandemic happened, and it got even harder. She couldn't even come home to visit, you know?
Difficult became impossible.
Yeah, well, we were like, but you know what? We always say that the pandemic was a bit of a blessing in disguise for us because we were pretty content at the time just, you know, playing some covers, and we thought, well, what can you do in this global pandemic? We can write songs. So that's kind of where we really dove into songwriting. So I think it's a silver lining for sure for us. And then finally, when we got back together, we sat down and we thought, I hope we can write songs in the same room. Is that a little different? And I guess we did. This is the first one. And it's a little bit of fake it till you make it. And where there's a will, there's a way. And we call it Fooled Him Again.
My sister loves to play that song because she gets to play her favorite instrument, the tambourine, because it's low maintenance.
Oh
have
my
to tune it like
gosh.
these pesky guitars.
Especially when you're outdoors, which, let's face it, musicians play a lot outdoors. I'm going to tell you something. I always make the joke about the guitars. I say, they don't like to be hot, they don't like to be cold, they don't like to be dry, they don't like to be wet, and they certainly don't like to be outside. What are you supposed to do with an instrument like that? I don't know. Oh. Would anyone like to know why the next song is special? We're going to tell you anyway. So the next tune that we're going to play, it's also one of the singles from the album. And I wrote this tune about a year or two ago, I suppose. I was dealing with a situation that affected me, and it was about my little boy who was doing that terrible thing that all little boys do to their mamas. He was growing up on me, and I wasn't happy about it, not even a little bit. So I quickly realized, I'm not alone. I think it's an issue that many mamas face, and many dads too. So I wrote this tune to kind of as a bit of a therapeutic way to deal with that, and I called it "Slowest Breakup" because that's what it felt like. It was like the slowest breakup of my life. So I hope you guys like this. I'm going to dedicate it. I usually dedicate it to the mamas out there, but I thought I better watch because you know what? A lot of the dads are really digging this tune too, right? So I'm going to dedicate it.
Their little hearts are breaking too. Them dads,
The dads' hearts are breaking too. It's true. So I'm going to dedicate it to anybody out there who has a youngin' who's going through the motions. Slowest breakup. I do hope you like it.
Just the way it goes, or at least that's what they say. Could I keep him if I told him that I need him? Could I hold him just a little while? Do I have to let him go? Did I do the best I can? If he gets knocked down when life gets rough, will he be too proud to take my hand? When he's lonely, will I like his wife? Why does this feel like the slowest breakup of my life? For a while now, he's been holding his own, brushing by me with his big blue eyes when he looks up from his phone. Did I reach him? Can I keep him? What if time runs out to teach him? Did I do it right? These 100,000 questions just burning on my mind. Do I have to let him go? Did I do the best I can? If he gets knocked down when life gets rough, will he be too proud to take my hand? Will he call me when he's lonely? Will I like his wife? Why does this feel like the slowest breakup of my life? Well, I can't fight this feeling, so I'm dealing, but I'm hanging under the same old ground. It doesn't really matter anyhow. Who am I deceiving by believing that a crying heart will make him stay? Just because I feel this way, do I have to let him go? Did I do the best I can? If he gets knocked down when life gets rough, will he be too proud to take my hand? Do I have to when it's lonely? Will I like his wife? Will he call me when he's lonely?
Thank you guys so much. And I do have a favor to ask you. If anybody ever happens to see my teenage son, for the love of God, please don't tell him I wrote a song about him. It's going to make it worse. So I'm going to tell you why this one is the most special. A couple of reasons. The first reason is because it is the very first song that we have ever released and produced out into the world. It was back in September of 2021, and we were inspired to write this song based on an old saying that our dad used to say. He used to say, God, it's a throwaway world, and he used to get mad at us when we would do things like throw away the paintbrushes from the dollar store instead of cleaning them and reusing them, right? We'd be like, Dad, it's a buck, right? And he'd be like, it's a throwaway world. So we thought that there was a little song in there. We didn't write about the paintbrushes. They didn't make it into the lyrics. We took it from the angle of like love and dreams, you know? We thought it was a little more lyrically pleasing. But yeah, so we wrote this little tune. We released it a couple of years ago, and we actually just lost our dad this year. So every time that we sing this song now, we dedicate it to our dad. So we're going to put this one out to our dad in heaven, and this is Throwaway World. I do hope you like it.
These days the love don't last too long. You take it right down to the curb and it all goes wrong. Yeah, people change like an old dogwood, but I seen a boy break a heart just because he could. Daddy always said it's a throwaway world, better listen up and listen good, little girl. Lock your heart up tight with your Sunday pearls before you find it on the ground in a throwaway world. These days the dreams just come and go. Some don't outlive the song that's playing on the radio. Some people try to cover up the pain with a fancy card or a wedding ring. Daddy always said it's a throwaway world, better listen up and listen good, little girl. Lock your heart up tight with your Sunday pearls before you find it on the ground in a throwaway world. Keep a grateful heart, I won't steer you wrong. It's the one thing we take when we're dead and gone. Daddy always said it's a throwaway world, better listen up and listen good, little girl. Lock your heart up tight with your Sunday pearls before you find it on the ground in a throwaway. Daddy always said it's a throwaway world, better listen up and listen good, little girl. Lock your heart up tight with your Sunday pearls before you find it on the ground in a throwaway world. Before you find it on the ground in a throwaway world. Daddy always said it's a throwaway world.
Thank you guys so very much.
That might be my favorite song to play too. I think so.
Look us up online on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Send us an email. We'll send you something in return. Thanks for listening. Hearts of Kin on Songwriters from Here and Away. Live concert recorded in Halifax. Here we go.
We're going to follow that up one with another from our album. And the interesting thing about this next tune is that it almost didn't make it onto the album. And not only did it make it onto the album, but it also gave us the inspiration for the album name. It's the newest song. It's actually the newest song that we have written,
Possibly.
I think.
No, it's not.
It's the newest song that we have written that we play.
You're lying. No,
We've written
don't
a
lie to
cou-
the people.
We've written. You're right. We have written a couple of tunes that we haven't polished up yet enough for the stage. But this is the newest song that we perform.
We've written and tested out on an audience.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Danielle wrote this one just last spring, and it was. I'm going to let you. I don't want to steal your story, so I'm going to let you tell the story to the people. I think it's a good story.
My sister and I, we lost our maternal grandma when we were just tiny little itty bitty babies, and we never really got to know her. Her name was Ramona, and I guess as I walked through life, I always wondered if she was with us, if she was an angel, maybe a guardian angel on her shoulder. And I'm hoping that everybody has a Ramona out there, so maybe this song could be a little bit relatable. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. It's called Ramona.
Just keeping the wheels and the lines, it ain't doing nothing for my faith. You know I'm a wreck, it's true. Down at the bottom of
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, as soon as she sent that one to me, I said, we had the songs slated for it. The album was half recorded, and I said, it must make an appearance on this album, my sister. And the really cool thing is when this album that's coming out on Friday, by the way, we're so excited. One of the really cool things about this is we tried to make it as personal as possible, I guess. Every artist tries to do that. But my dad had given Danielle a beautiful little music box, kind of like a piano, and it's kind of broken. It's got some duct tape on it, I think, keeping the part of that piano up. But Mom found that. She dug it out. It was in an old dusty box, and she just gave it to Danielle right around the time that she had recorded that song. So we thought, what a cool way to end that song, just record a little piece of that music box. So that's Ramona is the last song on our album, and that music box playing is the very last sound that you hear on our album. So it's really, that's the reason
that's
that's
really beautiful
special
way.
to us. Yeah, that's, yeah. Anyway, listen for that one on Friday, guys. I also wanted to take this opportunity to brag about my sister because I'm going to tell you something. I call her the artistic director of the band. She is the brains of the operation. I'm not too proud to say that. I'm just very happy to be riding on her coattails all this time. But what she decided to do is she decided that she would self-record and produce this album, and she decided to do that before she knew how to do that. So when she hatched this idea, I thought, okay, and I never doubt her. If she says she's going to, I said, okay, sure. But she taught herself to be a sound engineer in a hot minute.
We call that baptized by fire.
It very much was, I think most people would try to teach themselves how to do that maybe in their basement as a teenager, but we were using our debut album as our guinea pig, so no pressure, right? But I would like to say that I'm so proud of everything that she's done. She spent hundreds or thousands of hours, I don't know, a lot of hours.
Felt like millions.
It's millions of hours in the studio to produce this, and I'm so excited for it to finally be out in the world, and very proud of her. And I'd like to give her a little hand because she did an amazing job.
Sister.
You're so sweet. You did.
I'm just happy to be able to be doing the thing that I love the most with the person that I love the most. I love you too, Brent, wherever you are. And I love my sister so much. Thank you,
Brent
sister.
is Danielle's husband and our band manager.
And we call
him
him
our
Brad.
road tech and yes, he does all of the things. He's back there somewhere.
Brent / Brad when he's doing
we
Hearts
love
of
you.
Kin stuff.
We love you, Brent. We love you, Brent. One of the really cool things about playing in a sister band is that some of the songs that we've been playing, we play for the last maybe year or 2, 3 years, but some of them we've been playing for a long time. And that's why we like to sprinkle a few covers in the set, just to, to kind of show you the music that influenced us, because that's kind of how we started, and I think you see a lot of that, I think, in the music that we write and we produce, but that's one of my favorite songs. I love that tune. We're going to follow that up with another Hearts of Kin original tune. This one is not from the upcoming album. This is from the little EP that we released back in 2021. And if you don't know what an EP is, I didn't know what that was. When she said, let's record an EP, I was like, okay, what's that? So it's basically, if you don't have enough songs or enough money to record a whole album, you record a half an album, and that's an EP. So that's what we did. And both applied to us at the time, which is also the reason that Danielle decided that she would do some self-production, because, again, we still don't have enough money for a whole album, but we did it ourselves, so there you go. So this is a cool little tune that I wrote about the joy of simple living. And if that's something that you're looking for, you just might find it in a tiny little house.
Country boy, barely 21, met a girl, knew that she was the one. When she wondered how they'd make it by, sat her down and looked her straight in the eye. Yeah, tiny house filled with big old dreams.
Thank you guys so much. We have to get back to some music here, folks, and we have a few more from the album that we have not yet played for you. I think we should play one now, sister. What do you think?
I would love nothing more.
I know it. I can tell. I can read your mind. What we're going to do is we're going to kick off the second part of this show with a song that we're going to dedicate to all of you insomniacs out there. Ever just lay in bed, staring at the ceiling and just wide awake all night? No one probably has ever done that before, I guess, in this room, other than me. I bet, eh?
Never. Sleep like a baby.
Oh, thinking about the things that you wish you did, the things that you wish that you didn't do, the things that you wish you had have said, the things that you wish that you had not have said. This one is called Up at Night.
And you can catch Hearts of Kin on the internet, heartsofkin.com. So we recorded them live at a concert hall here in Halifax. Please do look us up, search us out. We will have some shows coming up that you can attend and catch the performance live and the interviews that we might be doing there as well. Here we are, back to Hearts of Kin. Thanks for tuning in.
This next one is actually, I think it is my favorite song that Danielle has ever written. I always say that, although she keeps proving me wrong. I don't know. You keep getting better, girl. And actually, I think this is one of the first songs that you had written. Was it? It's old.
Definitely from the early days, yeah.
She wrote it before Hearts of Kin was a thing. It was when we first started, Danielle first started. Danielle started to do a little bit of solo gigging when she lived in PEI. She just, she picked up a good guitar and a little sound system, and away she went at a few bars and restaurants. And then that's kind of when she put the bug in my ear. She had already kind of started to write a few tunes, and this was one of the songs from those early days. And, it's funny, it didn't make it onto the EP, and we only had a handful of songs when we did that little EP, and I never really understood why. There was no real rhyme or reason to it, but now I realize it's because this song was meant to be on this album. I don't think we didn't talk about it at the time, but it fits with this project and this group of songs. Why don't you tell them about this one?
I wrote this next tune when my husband and I lived in, was it PEI? Oh, before we moved to PEI, we lived in Gagetown. Did you say that part? Yeah. All the nights blur together. The stories blur together. My husband and I lived in Oromocto, PEI. Actually, we bounced around a little bit with the military there, and we have some friends and family that are military veterans, and I always say that if you've ever worn a uniform or loved somebody who's worn a uniform, then this song's for you. This one's called Broken Soldier.
Thank you guys so much. That's my favorite song, Sister. You learn a lot when you start performing and doing these live shows and showcases. And we have the benefit of going to conferences like the East Coast Music Association's conference every year, and Nova Scotia Music Week has another one. And you go to these seminars and they teach you about things that you should do up here. And I'm really breaking down the fourth wall. I don't know if you're supposed to talk about these secrets, but anyway. We have come to find out that some things we were doing it right all along, and some things we had no idea. So it's always good to attend these things. But one of the things that they used to say about doing your set list is they said if you have some upbeat songs and some slow, you should make them in a V. So you start out with the really high energy upbeat tunes, and then you should sandwich your slow or sad songs in the middle, and then you should also end on upbeat tunes. And I always felt like I said we definitely do that. But my point is, you are deep in the V right now, okay? You are deep in the V.
You're in the valley.
Don't worry, we're going to come out of it soon, but we're not quite there yet. So stay with us. Stay with us. We're gonna go back to another tune from our album. And again, you know what? I mentioned that we haven't played a show, I don't think, that we played every single song from this album. And as you can see, they're not right for every audience. This is one, I think that you guys will appreciate them, though. That's why we wanted to bust them out. And this next tune is one of those songs. Danielle wrote this song not too long ago. And I'm going to let you introduce it. I feel like I do too much talking. I'm sorry. It's my...
You do a fantastic amount of talking, sister. Never sell
She's
yourself
happy with
short.
it.
I like your talking. This next tune that we're going to do for you guys is... It's kind of about, life is crazy. Nobody's perfect. If you have one person out there that you can hold on to and they've always got your back and you've got their back, that's a beautiful thing. And that's what this one's all about. And this is called To the River.
I am a spinner. I am fool. I am a sinner. You are one too. I am a Rudy on my daddy's side. You are forgiving when I am unkind. If I ever get knocked down, if my heart is underground, if you need me to say, be baptized in your name, just know I'm the river.
I ran out of breath. That's why there's an extra pause there.
You are a reader, nobody's fool. You be the leader, and I will follow you. You have a weakness, could bring you to your knees. Would I be lying if I swore it wasn't me? If you ever get knocked down, if your heart is underground, if you need me to say, be baptized in your name, just know I'm already down to the river.
That's how it was supposed to sound the first time.
I thought you were just trying something new. And to Danielle's point, the other thing that I was going to say about that tune is that we haven't played it live very many times at all.
And it's also kind of hard to sing. But you guys look like a forgiving crowd.
Well, that's the thing, and the other thing that's fun is with the magic of the studio, you can write a song and then you can record it, and you can record it in chunks. You don't have to sing it all the way through, so if you get to a part where you just can't breathe, you just put it on pause and you put yourself in, and it's fine. It's like a big puzzle piece. You just put it together.
Cut and paste.
Cut and paste, right? So it's a different thing, totally different thing. This next tune, it is a cover, but it's just as special, let me tell you. This is a tune that we've been covering for, I think we've been covering this for as long as we have been Hearts of Kin. We actually learned this to play with our live shows, and the cool thing is it's a cool country mashup, and we kind of accidentally, What time is it? It's so hard, guys. You get up here and time stands still. So, yeah, we will. Leona, we're after this, not yet. After this, we're gonna call Leona. We want to do okay. Yes. Okay. Now, could you imagine if that didn't happen? Leona, thank you. Thank you so much. We are going to sneak in. We rearranged some things. We're going to do one final song. It's one of the third single from our Beautiful Burn album. It's out now, and it's a song that we wrote all about karma. I don't know, is there anybody out here who believes in karma? Anybody at all? Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter if you believe in it or not, it's still going to get you just the same. So that's the way it works. You don't have to believe in it. But yeah, folks, before we sing this tune, I did just want to take a minute just to thank Jocelyn and the fine folks at the stage for inviting us, to Leona, our gracious host. Thank you so much. This is a very, very special show for us. To Jeff, Jeff the Sound is amazing. If this venue is a singer-songwriter's dream, and to have Jeff so capable, thank you so much. Feels really good. But last and certainly not least, we did want to extend a very heartfelt thank you to every single one of you in those seats. I can't see any of you, but I think I know some of you, and I want to talk to you, so please don't go away. Thank you very much. We said that we don't have a huge following in Halifax yet, so the fact that you're here tonight supporting us means the world to us, and thank you so much. So we will leave you with our rockin' feel-good country tune about how karma's going to get you. But I will tell you this, folks, it works both ways, too. What you give, you get. I've always been a big, big believer in that. So we'll see how this one goes. Do you have your little... So I always say Danielle's the one that has to do so much more than I do. She's got to put a slide on her finger there in about 2.2 seconds. Let's see if she can do this.
I lost my slide holder, so I got my nifty pocket here.
Let's see.
A little slide in the pocket.
Fast and loose, hell-bound holiday